Please join me in welcoming Jonathan to speak on behalf of the graduating class.
To everyone who is here to celebrate this day with us, friends, faculty, family members, administrators, and mentors, look around one more time. Look at us. We are NYU Stern Class of 2015, and as we've studied these past 4 years, gathered hundreds of memories, and pulled way too many all-nighters, you were the ones cheering us on. So thank you. We finally made it. Woo! Now, classmates, to be honest, I spent a large portion of last night looking at videos on YouTube, how to do a great graduation speech. Top 5 graduation speeches of all time, and naturally I ended up on BuzzFeed, looking at pictures of puppies in graduation gowns. But the greatest videos that I saw were about memories. So I don't know if you can recall the first day of university, the first day of welcome week, the roar and the awkward introductions, but I remember waking up at 6 in the morning and cooking breakfast, 2 things I haven't been able to do since. And if you look back at our pictures, we all sure looked different. If different is the word we want to use, fresh off the high school boat. There were so many things that I needed that I didn't know about, like a haircut. And maybe you remember me as the guy that Facebook friend requested a lot of you before the first day of school, which, thinking about it now, it's kind of creepy and weird, but hey, I was excited. We all were. We were about to experience the next big thing. Hashtag best 4 years of my life. Hashtag freedom. Hashtag maybe too much freedom. Hashtag I'm not sure I know how to do this. Can someone help me with this final, please? And of course, we were there for each other, and we thrived in this freedom. And we're about to be given so much more. But I have a confession. A few months ago, I didn't want to leave this place. I had grown, and now here comes the C word, comfortable. I was comfortable. I am comfortable. I had my routine, wake up after the 3rd or 7th alarm, beat my roommates to the shower, run to Tisch Hall 3 minutes late for class, smile awkwardly at my professor. I was comfortable. Because of that, I knew I was ready to leave. If we were taught anything these past 4 years, it was that our largest successes rose from the moments when we pushed past our boundaries, took risks, and when we were okay with failure for the sake of experiencing something new. And as we are writing the conclusion to our undergraduate story, I hope you make this a part of your mindset, your code, and your lifestyle. To embrace the unfamiliar and chase the uncomfortable. If you think back to your most salient memories and experiences, what were they? Maybe it was meeting your best friend on your freshman floor who you didn't really think you'd get along with. She's so quiet, she's just staring at me. Hi. And maybe it was trying a random food studies elective. Maybe it was rushing a fraternity or a sorority. You had to go out there with only a clammy hand and actually meet people. Yes, meet people instead of staring at a tiny screen. And maybe it was running for student government and winning, something I'm familiar with. And maybe it was losing your last school election, something I'm also very familiar with. Maybe it was studying in a city you never thought you'd visit so soon, and the 14 other cities you somehow squeezed into those past 3 months. Maybe it was ISP. Or maybe it was just traveling around the world to come here to New York City. Whatever it was, the happiest, the craziest, the most impactful moments you remember are the moments when you joined something new, did something new, went somewhere new, all with someone new. And if NYU Stern has pushed anything, it was to have the courage to challenge ourselves through these different experiences. And as a teacher of mine would say, try to play your song on every octave of the piano. Play it to a different beat, fast and slow, not to worry about the traditional rhythm or pitch. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying be unique. I'm not saying be different. We are all unique and we are all different. Different is easy, actually. And different can be very comfortable. Different can be very comfortable. What I'm trying to say is challenge even your own uniqueness. If you love to paint, pick up a basketball. If you love to play soccer, start writing poetry. If you like linear algebra, if you somehow like linear algebra, read Plato. If you've only lived in the US, go to Europe, and go to Asia. And wherever you are and whatever you are doing, I hope to meet you again. Whether that's on a mountain or at sea, writing a novel or leading a company, I hope to meet you again. In South Korea, in Ghana, in Bolivia, in California, and maybe even back here, where it all started, in New York City. I will see you again, and I hope to see that you're a completely different person. Shaped, reshaped, broken, put back together type of different, because whether it's after the ceremony, a month, a year, or 20 years, or even if I just see you on TV, which will be pretty cool, let's have had different experiences. So when we come together, we can learn and share with each other once again. Let's just always keep doing what we've been doing, what this college experience has been about, what this city has been about. That's embracing the unfamiliar and chasing the uncomfortable. But right now, just for a little bit longer, we're all here together, and I hope it's at this time that we choose to remember that our glue, that our bond, is that we laughed and learned, we cried, cursed, and definitely partied together in this great city, in this great place, in many places around the world. That place, in fact, doesn't matter, that it is us that makes up Stern. Everyone, please join me in wishing the greatest group of friends I've ever had, NYU Stern Class of 2015, many more years filled with success, passion, and love, with arms stretched wide, embracing the unfamiliar. Thank you.